Girl Tribe Gaming. Podcast on. I said podcast on.
Hello and welcome to Girl Tribe Gaming, a podcast mostly about video games. I'm Zen.
And I'm Jen, and welcome to episode 49.
Today we're going to be talking about Submerged, Life is Strange episode 4, Gamescom, and we're going to also talk about our Extra Life team. So how about we just jump right into Submerged? We both played this on the Xbox One, but it's available on the PC and the PS4, and it is $19.99.
Yeah, so this week Zen and I got the opportunity to play Submerged, and it's this beautiful game where you're playing as this girl character named Miku, I'm assuming? Miku? And she's it opens, the game, she kind of boats in, and she's carrying, I'm assuming it's her little brother. His name's Taku? Is that how you say it, Zen?
Yeah, I think so. It's Taku.
Yeah, and so the whole game is about helping her brother. I don't know how he got it, but he's got like this huge gash on his stomach.
When I saw that gash, I was like,
He's dead.
Yeah.
But so the basic premise of the game is that you're going to get supplies for your brother to heal him. And so you go out on your boat, you go look for these big crates, and they're usually on the top of a building. Therefore, you've got to climb. And so you end up climbing these buildings kind of like old school, like Tomb Raider Lara Croft style, don't you think?
Yeah. It's funny you say that because that's the game it reminded me of is that game way back on probably PlayStation 1.
Yeah, totally. The only difference was that you don't die. Like, I couldn't accidentally miss a jump or anything.
No, I was like, I was trying to be all careful and everything. I was like, wait, I can't fall off the edge. And then I later found out that the developer did say, you cannot die in this game. It's not that type of game.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I was being really careful at the beginning, and then I realized, I'm not going to fall. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But, so what did you think about it then?
Okay, so in the beginning, I was like in awe of the beauty of the game because it's set in a city that has been like flooded with water. So like all the buildings have like vines on it, and like the sunset and the sunrise is beautiful. And there's different life, like whales and dolphins and birds that are in the water. So that was really cool. But after climbing my third building, everything felt the same.
The novelty wore off.
Yeah, I was like, okay, it's the same idea over and over again. Climb the building, find the emergency rations. If you're out to get water, no matter where you go and what emergency ration you find, it's going to be water.
I know. I was wondering that, and I actually, because the first night I could play it, I wasn't feeling up to streaming, so I was like, I'll just try it out, and I tried it, and then the next day I was going to stream. I was like, I'll just start fresh. So I started the game over, and I noticed that no matter what order you find the crates, you get it in the order of the story. So if you're out looking for a bandage, no matter which crate you find, it's going to be bandages. So
yeah, and the world was so beautiful. I think there's like just little elements that I was really missing. Like after you climb a building and you get the emergency ration, it automatically sends you back to your brother and does a little cutscene of her sitting down and everything. It's silly, but I really wanted to be able to jump off at the top of that building into the water.
Oh, you're not in Assassin's Creed now.
I know, and it's like one of those silly things.
Yeah.
But and also, like if you miss, there's collectibles on these buildings.
I know.
So if you miss one of those, you're gonna have to go climb up and then climb back down.
Yeah,
because you can't jump.
That's the thing. I actually was glad that after you get the little package, it warped you back to your brother, because I didn't want to have to climb all the way back down because it was pretty elaborate. But then like what you said, there's 60 collectibles, I think, right?
Yes, 60.
And yeah, like one building might have 4, and this is where I'm at now. I'm trying to get all the collectibles, and part of it for me is just figuring out where did I miss it, going back. Yeah. But I will say the music of the game is beautiful.
Yeah, the music, it's a relaxing game to play. And I found that last night when I was playing,
Hmm.
I just enjoyed roaming around on that boat and like looking at this huge bridge that was sinking.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it was more just like I enjoyed that part of the game, just sightseeing, which is silly,
I know.
but
And then it has a postcard mode. I love that. It's such a simple thing. I love to take screenshots, as everyone knows. If they look at my Xbox feed, I try to delete most of them, but yeah, you can change the camera views and everything to like get this perfect setting and take a screenshot, and it's 100-point achievement.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, and
That's I
on
don't
that
know if I did that yet. Oh, I think
on
I
that topic, okay, so there's 1,000 gamer score.
hmm
And I haven't finished. I'm still looking for some of my things, but the story part of it is very short.
Yeah, and there's not much there.
There isn't. I was at the end, I was like, oh, but I really wish there was a little bit more to the story. But
Yeah.
it's really short. Like if you're kind of skipping the collectibles, I mean, you could easily finish it 3 hours or less, and that's with goofing around.
hmm
I just have fun, like you said, just boating around.
Yeah, I think it's a nice, beautiful game. It's
Mm-hmm.
not something that I will be making my top 10 by any means. But I
No.
was, thinking last night, it was like trying to give this game a score.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I started looking at games like artwork, and just because I didn't really understand the developer or the designer's idea or
Right.
really relate to it doesn't mean it's a bad game.
Right. I
It's not a
mean,
bad game by any means.
no, there were a couple frame rate issues I ran into, or places where a little segment of graphic would glitch a little. But
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, it's a beautiful game. I love the art design. I love the music. I love the idea. But it was just like lacking substance to keep you engaged, I
Yeah,
think.
if they had a stronger way to tell their story, like just somehow just telling the story better, I think it could have been an awesome game.
Yeah, I did find myself, though, when you collect those journals and it has the little stories and pictures, I
Yeah.
found myself like trying to read and figure out exactly what the story was through those pictures.
The pictures you're talking about, those are the ones that kind of look like caveman drawings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried, and the story in my head just I'm pretty sure isn't what was happening. But little
Yeah.
caveman pictures were not making sense.
You know, I honestly feel like the review score for this game is tied completely to the price of the game. It's a 1999 game, and to me, like for $20, I expect a little bit more
Especially
gameplay,
now,
more
like there's
story.
so many games out there.
Yeah. And then this month being August and the summer of games on Xbox, there's just like 5 or 6 games a week coming out. Boom, boom, boom. So like if this game was lower, like $15 or even 10,
10, yeah.
I would probably give it an 8. But because it's 20, I feel like I'm more in the 6 to 7 range.
Yeah, I would say I'm a 6,
A
and that's
6.
that's just because this this lack of story, I
Agreed.
guess.
Yeah. I like the uniqueness of it. And I love the music.
Yeah,
I
I would love a game. I mean, this game didn't really do anything new for me,
mhm.
but I've never played a game like with a city submerged in water, and
Yeah.
I really like that idea. Like,
I really liked when in certain areas when you were boating and then like those dolphins would swim with you.
yeah,
I liked that. But
yeah.
if you're interested in the game, I will put a highlight from my Twitch stream in the show notes. So you just go to girltribegaming.com, hit the podcast button, and there are all the notes. So
I might have to send you a video because I have one where a whale was like right by my boat.
oh, really?
Yeah, and it was like I felt like we were BFFs just for a minute there.
Oh, and that's the
Even though
other
the
thing
whale was
for
contaminated and had like weird growths on it.
yeah, everybody's contaminated, and including yourself as you go through
Yeah.
the story. We won't give away, since the story doesn't have a whole lot to it. We won't give away any of the story, but
Oh.
and I will say, red alert to my achievement friends. There is an achievement. I'm not sure if it's missable or if it's glitched. I think it's a missable thing where you have to discover all the different like creatures and things like that within the game. And but I I have a friend that had the same issue, and he went back through and found it real fast. So it was like 15 minutes. So might have to start might have to start the game over. Game over, man.
Ooh. Well, good tip there for the achievement hunters.
Be careful. Look for the creatures. Go to trueachievements.com and they will have tips for you. That's what I had to do because I was like, why am I missing this achievement?
Oh, jeez. Oh. All right. So I've been playing Life is Strange, episode 4, The Dark Room.
Yes. And was it good?
So, oh my gosh, this game. So episode 3 ended and I was in tears, basically, just all shook up about what happened. Mm-hmm. This episode is the same. Your emotions are toyed with. I feel as though using my power is just destroying my life and the whole city. Anything I do, I just can't do it right anymore. And it's and there's a big twist with this missing girl, Rachel, that really hits you. And the relationship between Max and Chloe, it's just your emotions are being toyed with the entire time. And the episode ends on a huge cliffhanger again.
Oh, no.
We've got one more episode until the finale. I think it only has 5 episodes. So the next one's the finale. I am not ready for this game to end. It feels like, when your favorite TV series is on.
Yeah. And
you don't want it to ever end.
Oh.
That's what this feels like. And I am not ready. This game has been great. It's like what the type of entertainment I enjoy. Like,
wow.
It's not truly a video. Like, you're not, bashing buttons, running around, shooting stuff or whatever. It's just a different form of entertainment that I am really enjoying.
Wow. I wish I had that game. At some point I will get it, and then we can have like a whole spoiler episode. Maybe after the 5th one is out, I'll get it and we can have like a spoiler episode.
Yeah, I would love to see your decisions because I've been talking back and forth with one of the Girl Tribe members, and a few of our decisions were different. And one of the things that happened in my game that I actually went back and rewound to fix didn't happen in her game. So I'm really wondering what would have happened if I didn't rewind time to try to fix it.
Oh, interesting.
What's going to happen since I did do it and I rewound time?
Oh my, because I remember when you were playing the very first one, you were like worried about the smallest things, like someone getting hit in the head or something.
Yeah, well, she fell in the pool on this episode, that same girl. I mean, I feel as though, and I didn't help her. I was like, girl, you got to toughen up because you just got hit by like a noodle, one of those noodle things in the pool. Just suck it and quit whining.
That's funny.
Yeah, she's been getting beat up still. She got splashed by a car, I think, a couple episodes ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah. She's like one of those people that's like, the world's out to get me.
Yeah, interesting.
So, great game. I want you to play it. And if any of you guys are out there playing it and you need to talk to somebody.
You need to talk to somebody.
I'm here for you.
All right. Zen's there for you, you guys.
Maybe.
So, Gamescom.
Yes.
Okay, so it was this week. And over here in the Pacific time zone, it was at 7 a.m. for the Xbox brief. And let me tell you, I set the alarm. I got up. I went downstairs and watched it. And for me, at the beginning, it was kind of a sleeper. And then it got a little better. I woke up. Maybe it was because I was asleep. I don't know.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I was in a good mood. I was drinking wine because I watched it when I got home from work. So, it probably was the wine.
I probably should have had like caffeine with it.
Yeah. Gosh, come on now, you noob.
But, okay, so I was very excited. They opened, I believe it was with Quantum Break.
Yeah, they did. And they gave it a release date.
Finally. Yeah. Well, we have been talking about Quantum Break, I'm pretty sure now, for 2 years. years or 3? A long time.
I don't even know. I have no idea. You were excited about this game.
Yeah.
And I was on the fence. Did this thing change? Did this trailer, what they showed, change anything for you?
It did. And I can't decide if it's for the better or the worse because before, they were always advertising it as, I don't even know how to describe it, like a game that was like connected to like a TV show and all this crazy stuff with, time. But did you notice the game that they showed looked completely 100% different than what they showed 2 years ago? I think it was 2.
And they definitely there's a show still, but it's not like the original idea. I don't really understand. Is the show just going to be going through the game as you complete a level, or is it going to be a series that's updated?
I still don't get it. Like, because it's so confusing. But okay, so this made me happy. They changed the main character because remember it was that guy with the short dark hair and he had the sideburns.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the main character is it's the guy from X-Men that played Iceman, I think. Sean Ashmore.
Yeah, little blondie.
Yeah, I love him. Well, and his brother does like all those TV shows I like on the Sci-Fi Channel, but so he's in it, and that makes me happy.
He definitely was. Seems like a better cast.
Yeah.
And fit for it. And I love the whole idea of like how they're incorporated in the game. It's like what I was just talking about, like the entertainment with Life is Strange. Like this is super exciting to see them intertwining these TV shows or some type of show into the game.
Yeah, I know.
Even though I don't really understand the game, for me, I'm still on the fence. It looks a lot like there's like some Matrix stuff going on.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, the camera angle stuff. Yeah. It's crazy, though, because it's supposed to be kind of like what happens in the game affects the TV show. What you, in your game, I don't quite get it. But in the demo they did, there was a lot of, time, like stoppage of time and a lot of things moving because, like, time's moving, you're not, and then everything's changing around you, and I'm afraid that this game is going to set my vertigo into like hyper mode. I don't know if I was watching it, like half watching it, half covering my eyes because it was making me almost sick.
I felt like at first I was like, oh, awesome, it's like Matrix, but then I was like, okay, it's like Matrix all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they were just trying to show off the stoppage of time and stuff. But all these things that we talk about, we'll have in our show notes, little highlights from. So I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see what happens.
I'm still on the fence, and I think it's all going to be hype, and everybody's going to be crying.
I'm afraid it's going to be a watchdog. That's my fear.
Yep, same here.
But April 2016 is what they're saying. I'll believe it when I see it because they've just been putting this off for so long.
It's going to be holiday 2016.
Yeah, I bet you're right. It'll be holiday 2016.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to something
my goodness.
You and I are super excited about. Crackdown 3.
Yes, Crackdown 3. So what got me, well, one, at the very beginning, and he like ran through an orb. That orb noise. Oh.
Oh my God. I love the story that we have told the story of how Jen and I started playing Crackdown just by accident. And we had to buy it so that we could get into a beta for Halo.
Yeah.
Ever since then, Crackdown 1 has just been amazing. And it looks like they're going back to more so what Crackdown 1 was all about.
Yeah.
But adding it, making it even better, which is going to be great with its 4-person co-op. And it's just, you can just be a superhero just jumping around this town and
and then using the power of the cloud so that you can have a 100% destructible city. How cool is that?
Yeah, they were showing clips and the whole buildings were collapsing. It's just, I've never experienced like that type of destruction in a world.
No.
Which is like the fear of the unknown of like, okay,
what?
we start destroying the whole world. What's going to be left?
That's exactly what I was thinking, because I know us. We like to blow stuff up and we like to make a mess. So I could see us like driving trucks into buildings and blowing things up. What at what point do we have a game left? Like, can you reset it or what?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was like wondering. I think they were showing it in multiplayer. And at first I was like, well, it'll be fun to try out, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just excited about co-op and being able to it's an
Oh,
open world game for the people that don't know. It's kind of like Saints Row-ish, Grand Theft Auto-ish, but
yeah.
not. It's just more laid back and just silly fun.
Yeah, it's like really great. Like I just loved it. I mean, remember you could like level up your abilities, you could jump higher and do all these, and then they had those hidden orbs all over the city to catch, and that was like one of the first games I actually tried to collect everything. You know what I just remembered? I think on the first Crackdown, I think I have one agility orb or one orb of some kind that I need to get still. Just one.
I think I remember you saying that because it was driving you crazy that you couldn't find this orb.
I should probably boot that game up and solve my problem now.
Yeah. And I wonder like how if this game was never paired up with a Halo beta, would people have ever found how great the game is?
I don't know. I don't know if I might have tried it eventually,
I mean, the
but
story's not great. I have no idea. The story is nothing.
I
have
don't even
any
know what the
idea.
story was. We just had so much fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Soup and I played that entire campaign co-op.
I
But
can't wait. It's going to be good.
yeah.
And let's go into another game,
Yeah, Scalebound.
Scalebound.
Oh, I don't have
I
anything good to say.
Okay, so it's not a game I'll be getting, but I love
I
the
love
dragon. The
dragons
dragon
are
being
cool.
paired with this kind of hip hop hipster dude almost. Like I love that mix of you've got medieval plus this modern punk.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
be
like that.
honest. Like,
What?
I was instantly bored and I didn't even really watch most of it.
Come on, the dragon is awesome. The guy's got like half of a dragon arm.
Zen, it was
I'm
like
not going to
7
buy it,
a.m.
but it looked beautiful. I'm once it goes on sale or if somebody gives me the game, I'll
But why
play it.
does he have a dragon arm? I saw that at
Why
the end. I
did
was
you have a
like, what's
dragon
he
arm?
got a dragon arm for? When did that happen?
You could claw people with it, like meow, and then, well, I guess
But
dragons don't
how did
meow,
he
but
get it?
I don't know.
Clearly,
He's
I
probably
didn't pay
maybe
attention.
he's got some maybe his like mom shacked up with some weird stuff going on. I don't know.
Oh, we don't want to go there. Okay, switching topics. So one thing that caught my eye was they announced the new chat pad for
Mm.
Xbox One. And
What?
all I could think of ever since Xbox One came out, so many of my friends complain, when are they going to have a chat pad? When are they going to have a chat pad? And I'm always like, just use Smart Glass. Because that's what I do. I just send all my messages through Smart Glass because it's faster.
Yeah, we have that. I
So,
don't know. So do you play when you have a chat pad hooked up to your controller? Do you play with it on?
okay, so here's what I did on the Xbox 360. I don't like the way it feels. It makes the controller feel different for me. On the 360, I haven't, I don't know how it is on the one, but it felt different, and it like had this one extra piece on the underside that my finger, it would like rub on my finger, make it sore.
Huh?
So what I did is I had one controller that always left the chat pad on, and like if I had to send a message, I would just turn that controller on, boop 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 boop, and then turn it off, and then go back to my other controller. So if I
Okay.
get one, that's probably what I'll do. But they do have that ability if you want to use the buttons to like, boom, record that, boom, take a screenshot. That would be handy because it's faster than saying Xbox, take a screenshot. Or
Yeah, that's the
double
only part I
tap.
liked. I don't
Yeah.
like how it looks. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna fit how I grip the controller. That's the only
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
But
I just,
eh,
I don't want to, well, and then I plan on getting that Elite controller anyways, and I'm not hooking that up to that.
mm,
Nuh-uh.
mm. Me too. I'm gonna
That
get.
Elite controller is going to be like my special. It's going to get treated well. I'm only going to use it for like first person shooters. Like I'm not going to waste it for like pinball or something.
No, actually, speaking of that controller,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always talking about how much I love my Scuff.
Mm-hmm.
Something's wrong with it.
Oh no, what happened?
But I think we're coming up on our 1 year anniversary, and it's maybe it's 2 year. I don't even know. I'm bad at dates, but it's right. Trigger is now like clicky and like making a weird noise. It's like my rumbles are messing something up now.
Is it when you?
And it's like grinding. When I click it, you can hear like, and it rumbles. It's like something starts clicking and grinding.
Oh,
so
man. So that okay. So yours is broke. I know Shadow's broke. Goose is broke. I returned mine because it didn't come. It was broke when I got it.
Yeah, so we've got like $700 to $800 worth of broken controllers here in Girl Tribe.
Scuff controllers. That we know of. That's not a joke. That's a lot of money.
And probably there's a few other girls that have them. So we probably got close to $1,000 probably where they're broken Scuffs.
Wow. That's crazy. All right.
Let's talk about something good. The Xbox DVR, how you can record TV now.
Well, yeah.
Or you're going to be able to soon.
So interesting. So you can record live TV. What is that a feature you would use?
Nope, because I don't have cable, but I'm sure a lot of people are.
That's what they're saying.
Well, I don't even have TV. Like,
you don't get over the air channels?
Nope.
Oh, well then it won't help you at all. Yeah, but like if you don't have cable, you can still record. That's the whole point.
I don't know what's
I thought that's what they meant. I don't know.
Yeah,
see, I already have a DVR.
Feature, though.
My concern is how much hard drive space does that take up and how fast?
What? Yes. Yeah, and
I think it's a neat idea, though. You don't have a hard drive
yet and you have an Xbox One? I don't know what you're doing. You must be deleting, like, constantly.
Yeah, you have to have a hard drive. Yeah. If you have hardly any games at all.
And with the whole backwards compatibility now, it's like, I am so glad I have an external hard drive.
Oh, I know. I just downloaded the first Gears of War.
Mm-hmm.
And I booted that up on my One. I was like, oh, yeah. But then I was sad because I already had all the campaign achievements. All I had left was multiplayer. And I was like, So I went to multiplayer and there weren't that many people playing. So I don't know.
They also announced at Gamescom that there will be 100 new games in November that are backwards compatible coming.
That's great. That's awesome.
I mean, November is not far away, so
no, and it's working really good right now for the preview members.
It's great. I mean, I don't use it a lot, but I just like having it there because I have so many 360 games. It's like now I don't feel like they're just a waste.
I know it's because like I don't know. I don't have to get up, switch over to 360, change the TV input to 360. Now it's like, oh. And then they said the games with gold that are 360 will all be backward compatible.
So you can download those 360 free with gold 360 games and they'll automatically start showing up in your One?
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's like insane. So you'll be getting a lot of free games now with the Xbox One.
I know. It's a really good deal. It's kind of overload. I just started getting to some of the old games with gold games that they had that Mafia 2 a while back. Do you remember that even?
No.
Well, okay, so there was a day Live was down. I was pissed. I think it was like a week ago. I couldn't even play anything on my system. And so that's like a whole nother topic, but I was like, okay, I'm going to go old school. I'm going to boot up my 360 and play on that. And I was like, hey, I've got this Mafia 2 game. I'm going to try it out. Hey, I just want to say it's a fun game, Zen. I know I'm way off track.
No,
topic.
But I haven't. I mean, now I want to look it up and see.
I hope you downloaded it. It was
no,
a free.
I didn't.
You didn't? Oh,
nope.
It's okay. It's kind of like, open world like Grand Theft Auto, but it has it takes place in the 40s. And so it kind of feels like LA Noire, but just 10 years or so later. Mm-hmm. And it's like pretty good graphics, actually, considering how old the game is and everything. And it's fun. Like you play this guy. He gets in trouble. He gets to mix with the wrong guys. He goes to war. He comes back. He's back into trouble again. And
oh my gosh, that's a lot going on.
Yeah, he's kind of doing like old school gangsta stuff, 40s. And I'm not very far into it, but like the story is really good.
Okay,
and
so I just have to watch a trailer.
And I heard this week they're going to make a gangsta, or a, what's the name of that? What's the name of that game I've been talking about? Mafia. There's going to be a Mafia 3.
Oh, so if there's co-op, I can see us having some fun in this.
Yeah, this one didn't have any co-op, but
I'm sure the next one will.
Yeah.
We'll hope for the best.
Some to look forward to that I didn't know I wanted. Great.
So a game that I haven't heard of, but then they showed it on Gamescom was We Happy Few.
Oh, yeah.
And it was kind of like a cartoonish environment, really colorful. But then, like, you were like, it was really creepy. Like, they were singing this childhood song.
London Bridge has fallen down. It's fallen down. Fallen down. London Bridge has fallen down.
But it was super creepy.
Something about it reminded me of BioShock.
Yeah, it had a BioShock feel. It was just... I don't know. I'll never, like, it's childhood songs we grew up on. They're, like, all really creepy now.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah. So, yeah, check that. It's better if you just see the trailer because it's... Yeah.
I'll put it in the
really,
show notes.
You got to hear the song and then just watch the creepy video.
I'd never even heard of that. Again, another game I didn't know I wanted.
Yeah.
Well,
okay, Forza 6. You are a Forza fan. And they made a huge deal about the rain and how realistic the driving experience will be in the rain.
They even talked about the puddles.
They talked a lot about puddles, yeah.
Yeah, like they made sure to put puddles in the correct spots on these tracks like they really would gather in real life, where a puddle would be on that track and how deep it was and how it felt to drive on it. I'm like, wow.
To talk about attention to detail, I think Forza...
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah,
and then just the beads of water on the car. It's just, they definitely pay attention to detail. Yeah,
it looks great. The game, I mean,
so
I don't play a lot of Forza, but I can respect the whole, what they do with it. Like the attention to detail in the cars. It's like, holy smokes.
But here's my deal, Zen. Like, I love Forza. I play them all. The problem is they come out, they're kind of in this cycle. Like they came out with Forza 5, then Forza Horizon 2, then Forza 6. I wouldn't be surprised if next year it's Forza Horizon 3. And they've been doing this for a while, and the games there's so much to them. I'm not done with Forza 5. I'm not done with Horizon 2. I'm not done with Horizon 1 or Forza 3 and 4.
But maybe that's why they're pushing rain so much.
I guess I'm just not done. I'm not ready. Can they just take a year off? I need some time.
She needs some time to drive around. But I don't know. I mean, it looks cool. Yeah. I probably won't be getting it. It doesn't sound like you don't need it right now.
Yeah.
But there's one game that they talked about quite a bit was the next Tomb Raider.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. And they showed, they called it guerrilla warfare with her approaching a enemy's camp and taking out, they said you could approach it any way you wanted to. So they really played up on that and different ways she can take down bad guys and everything.
Yeah. And, they kind of had that in the last one where you could be a little bit sneakier. But this, it seems like they've set you up to where you have a clear path that you could go to be like more stealthy, or if you want to just go guns a-blazing, you can do that. It's interesting.
She's definitely doesn't seem to be having a problem killing people anymore.
Yeah, and it was a lot more brutal. Like she was like snapping that guy's neck, and
which
to me it didn't seem like her style. But
I was wondering. I was watching it. I was almost sad. I was like, I get it. She is tough and strong, and she can kill people if she needs to. Yeah. But the Tomb Raider I grew up on, and Lara the hero that I think she isn't like somebody that's going out killing people like Mad Woman.
Yeah,
entering
she's in
base.
the tombs, raiding tombs.
Exactly. And they touched on that a little bit.
Yeah.
At the very end, but it almost to me felt as though like, oh yeah, and there's tombs. But like Lara, this game to me can only be like 20% of this killing and everything. And the rest of it to me should be about her being on an adventure and discovering.
I do know because the last one didn't have that much tombs, you know? But they said that this one would have a lot. Like, there'd be plenty. Like, we would be fine with how much is in there.
But is it going to be like the tombs you just, like, in the last game, you just discovered them? They didn't really play a role in the story that much?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. We'll
so
see.
I'm just wondering, is this game just going to be a stepping stone? And game 3 is more so going to be when she really steps into being the Tomb Raider, where she's out just raiding tombs and discovering and going on adventures and killing people when she's got to. But
yeah, I don't know.
I'm just really scared it's turned into some crazy shooter.
I hope not. I mean,
I'm sure the story's going to be great. Like the comics, I mean, I feel like she has to go through this like brutal, crazy phase.
I know.
So maybe that's what she's just going through this. I got to kill everything. And halfway through the game, she's going to be like, no, I'm an adventurer.
Yeah, I don't know. But I will say, whatever way it's going, it looks beautiful. And they said that the area was bigger for her for like, you know, hunting and stuff. But, I introduced the first Tomb Raider remake to a friend that was in town last weekend. And she went to skin the deer for the very first time in the game, and it was like more elaborate cutscene the first time you do it. I thought she was gonna throw up.
I can't believe. I know who you're talking about, and I cannot believe she has never played the Tomb Raider.
I know
reboot game. Like,
I know.
Oh my gosh, it's like one of the best games ever. I hope she buys it. I mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did she get hooked or did she just... Was it not her?
I don't know. I don't think it grabbed her.
Oh my gosh.
But she, you know, I was sitting right there. She probably had headphones on and was fully immersed into the whole thing.
Yeah, you're probably just staring at her, making her nervous, you know, and just like...
Probably, yeah. So, then at Gamescom, they showed Halo a little bit more. Halo 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, they were showing more multiplayer and the craziness. I just can't wait.
I loved how they play up the whole esports of it and how it's built for esports and competitive play.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Not that I would ever be able to do that.
No, same here. But I like that they're like, you know, really trying to make that community, you know, that they're there for them and they're building this game so that they can use it.
Yeah.
But this game, it's like, I love Halo.
They just got to make sure the matchmaking is solid, the lobby system is solid, because like I just see so much potential with Halo 5. I am so excited. Like normally this time of year I'd be getting excited for Call of Duty, but I don't want to wall run and I'm tired of jumping around like a maniac. I just want to shoot people.
Yeah, and like you said with the multiplayer, there's still a lot of issues with the Master Chief Collection multiplayer. Yeah. If they have any of those issues whatsoever,
fail. Yeah,
they will fail. And like in my mind, it's like, well, you can't do that to the Chief.
Yeah, I think I think they're gonna deliver though. I really do. I have good vibes. I'm one with this game. I cannot wait.
Yes, you are. You're the positive one. I am like the one that's like
you're the skeptic. Maybe
I'm like, you know, they're probably gonna screw it up.
Yeah. And then I hope, you know, they have the Forge stuff in there so that because we played a bunch of fun customs this week.
Yes.
Like,
oh my gosh.
it was like beer pong and you're like driving your mongoose into the little cups. Oh my gosh.
That's what Halo.
Yeah.
They were so ahead of their time with everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Forge, I think it's going to be in Halo 5. I'm pretty sure.
I hope so.
But I can't wait to see what the community builds. And
yeah.
just as the 343 Industries, I really think after Halo 4, maybe they've learned a lot from it, and they probably learned a lot from the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, I hope so.
I just really hope.
Yeah, because it still isn't quite right. It's better, but like if you have a group of people trying to match,
it don't work, Jen.
It doesn't work. No, when I play by myself, I can get into matches fast.
I know you're really good at defending, but they've got them know it's wrong.
Yeah,
they just got to fix it.
I think they're not going to fix it now.
No, but they had to fix it for Halo 5.
Yeah.
I mean, Master Chief Collection, that's dead and gone. They've got to let it go.
Oh, I can't wait for you, Halo. Oh, and then there was the big announcement at the end. They gave a little teaser for Halo Wars 2. Did you play Halo Wars 1? I don't think you did.
No, I didn't. I always loved the cutscenes that they showed for Halo Wars, but it's not my type of game. And the same thing with this one. They showed the cutscenes, and I was like, oh my gosh, it looks awesome.
Yeah,
it's more of a strategy game, right?
Yeah, it's like a real-time strategy. I loved it. I was never very good at it, and I didn't think it did very well, so I was surprised that they're bringing it back.
I played it because I believe it was free or something. Or I rented it or something. It wasn't a game I enjoyed back then, but I'm really curious. I get this feeling that it might be a game that I'm ready for now.
Yeah, you're a lot different gamer than you used to be. The stuff that interests you is a lot different.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, like, I still like, Goat Simulator, and I'm not like a serious, like, I don't.
Yeah. You know how to kick back and be stupid.
Yeah. Speaking of, okay, we weren't going to talk about this, but Sparkle Unleashed, I have I think it's like 37 hours in that game, and I am stuck on level 39. And I was talking to another girl from Girl Tribe, and she's stuck on 39 on Sparkle Unleashed.
I'm stuck on something. It's in the 30s. I can't remember.
We need to start a support group. If there's anybody else out there that is playing on hard and is stuck on level 39, let's connect and let's support each other through this struggle.
It's tough. I love that game, and now I scream at the not scream for real, but I'm like
inside rage.
I'll not say the real word. Dang you, Sparkle Unleashed. And the soup will look at me, and I'm like waving my fist in the air.
Yeah, that's what
she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, this game.
Oh, that's what I was playing just before we recorded, and I was like raging, like same thing you were. And I said, I'm just give up on this game. I can't do it. And like Rye looked at me, he's like, you can do this. You can do this. And I was like, I did like this evil look. I'm like, no, I can't do this. And he's like, okay, you're okay.
The true achievement score on this game is going up because nobody can beat it on hard. And then there's like another, like insane or something.
Nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what we're going to do.
I can't do it. I'm like emotionally a wreck right now because I feel like a failure every morning for the past 2 weeks because I can't beat this level.
You need a new morning game, something a little less stressful.
I didn't play games in the morning until Sparkle Unleashed. I sat there and watched Bob's Burgers.
What? Okay. 37 hours for you is huge in a game like this. Wow.
Something like that's like 30. I think it's 37, 30. It's in the 30s, which is ridiculous, insane.
I wonder what mine is. At last I looked, it was in the 20s. Holy cow!
I'm all worked up. Let's talk about something
positive.
Nice, positive. Yeah, the Extra Life Girl Tribe gaming team.
Yeah, so Zen and I have been wanting to do something positive for the community for years, but we just never did. So finally this year we took the leap. We made a team for Extra Life. And how many people are on our team? I forget. I have to look.
Like around 8 or something like that. And it's all the girls are gaming for different children's hospitals. Oh my gosh, I can't say that word.
Hospitals.
Around the U.S.
Yeah.
So they choose their hospital and they set their goal, and whatever money they earn gets, donated right to that hospital.
Yeah, and then we have a group goal. Like, we have a group goal of $2,000 that we want to raise. But, like, if you want to donate, you just click on the person you want to donate to, and it'll go to the hospital that they have chosen. So, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 girls on the team. So if you go to the show notes, we'll have a link to our team and you can check it out. I believe it's November 7th. As a team, we're going to game for 24 hours straight. That's like a Saturday morning to a Sunday morning.
I got to get some time off work.
Yeah. And that way we, earn some money for some kids. So
yeah, it'll be fun. And this is going to be a great bonding experience with all the girls. I think we're going to be like, needing to help each other stay awake through the,
it'll be
early
a couple
morning.
of us streaming on Twitch as well. So anyway, I think it's going to be fun. And for once, we can use the power of video games for something good.
Yep, that is always a good thing. So. All right, I think that wraps up this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. And if you could, like always, make sure you leave us a review and then give us a rating on iTunes or Stitcher. That helps us out so much. You can follow myself on Twitter at ZMacLeod. That's ZMACLEOD. And you can follow Jen on Twitter and on Twitch at MotoGirl. That's MOTO_GRRL.
And you can check out our website at Girl Trade. Boy, neither of us can talk. GirlTribeGaming.com. And you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. We're on YouTube now. And it's just at Girl Tribe Gaming, all one word. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
I blame Sparkle Unleashed for all that screw up right there because I'm so worked up.
It's warped our brains.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.